Didn't we almost have it all when loving you was, well, what is the words?
When loving
There we go.
made life worth living.
Thank you. Ride with you was worth the fall, my friend.
That's what you say.
Loving you makes life worth living. We'll stop there. We'll stop there.
Did we almost have it all? Did we almost have it all?
I'm glad you changed the key.
To the right one.
Oh, you know what you did?
I did. I'm Whitney Houston. I know the right key.
I just
I'm
didn't.
that gay.
I just didn't want to start out in my falsetto.
You can't sing Whitney in the right key. Don't sing her.
Y'all, I just want to say, didn't we almost have it all? Didn't we almost have a kind of a good vacation romance with Austin and Sierra? Yet, but one name. Madison. Even when she's not there, she
This woman
ruins
has
everything.
power. This woman, y'all, it's certain to me now.
Her name is spoken across graves.
Yes. Madison does anal.
Oh, yeah.
That she's got a hold on this man. Boy,
She gets in people's souls.
this is Winter House.
This is Reality Games Winter House.
Season 1, episode 5, Let the Games Begin. Here's the deal. I mean, I don't think they would be Endgame, but
But it was nice.
I think
it was nice.
I think Austin and Sierra probably maybe would have dated a little bit after this. Let's be honest, he would fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know,
y'all, Madison's text ruined this.
but it is crazy.
Sierra's going to be in her head.
It's crazy. You know what it is? What's actually it's sad how much this one text affected Austin.
Uh-huh.
It
Spiral.
made it seem like they've been broken up for 5 months now, 6 months.
Yeah, something like
It
that.
made it seem like it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's how he's acting.
Y'all, she ate his soul.
She really did.
She ate his soul.
She really did. I'm so
And-
glad she's with Is she married now?
Yeah.
Engaged?
She's engaged.
Thank God. So hopefully next time on Summer
No.
House, or Summer Charm, Austin's like...
I don't know. I think she'll find some way to screw up everything.
Although, now that... spoiler alert, but now that Craig's with Paige...
Yeah.
Maybe he's going to see more of Sierra. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if Sierra and Paige hang out a lot.
I don't think they're that much friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're there because they're in the house.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Next week is the season finale.
Yeah.
And there's still 9 days left to vacation. Didn't we it's still, they say Friday.
I don't think it's 9 days.
Well, it's
Is it?
Friday when we start. Friday. Remember
Gonna
how
get
much
down
that's
on Friday. Fun.
That song was
she's come out recently.
She did?
I think is LGBT.
Well, look at her. That song was in your head for a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't
I was
let it go.
obsessed with the video.
You could not let it go.
No.
Party. Yeah. If you don't know that song, then sorry.
Rebecca Black. Friday.
And then Katy Perry had her in her last
Yes.
Friday night video. By the way, golly, I saw Orlando Bloom on Instagram. That man
looks so good.
He is getting hotter.
He's kind of
with
like
age.
daddy type
Yes.
now.
Oh,
did you see the video of him putting together his child's crib?
Oh,
my God. Goosh. Goosh. You got pregnant.
I did.
That is the chandelier scream. Immediate pregnancy.
Daddy.
You were so turned on, you immediately became spontaneously pregnant by him.
Well, maybe somebody's breastfeeding right now heard my baby and just leaked all over themselves at work, and they
They're
go,
like, God damn it,
Maddie!
You've got to stop imitating a baby.
If you leaked all over yourself, I'm so
Come
sorry.
at us
Let me know.
if you leaked all over yourself.
That
'cause
shit
you-
happens.
I don't think that sounded like a convincing baby.
God, no.
that was more of a
not.
cartoon baby.
That's true. Yeah, exactly.
Or like a woman who's getting fucked in a porn film.
That's true.
I've always
I don't
felt
enjoy
bad
it.
for women who are fucked. It's always like, does it really sound that way?
I haven't watched one with a woman in a long time, but it does sound like, I don't know. Kathleen Turner doesn't sound like that when she fucks. But she's topping.
That's true.
That's true.
Come at us. Do you sound like porn women?
Maybe.
When you're ladies, when you're getting fucked?
I'm worried for that answer to that
I am
question.
too. I'm sorry I asked it.
Maybe don't come at us. But anyway, so this starts on Friday, and then I think it ends on Sunday. So it's 9, 8, 7, but there's still like 6 more days.
Yeah.
They kind of haven't. They really front loaded this trip.
Yeah, because I want to say that the first episode was only like a day and a half or something.
Yeah, and so why do we...
Do we really have... I'm trusting you that we still have 9 days left.
It said, I wrote it at the beginning, it said 9 days left of vacation at the beginning of the show.
Then oh my God.
So we did Friday, and then we did Saturday, and then I think it ended on Sunday. They were cooking all the bacon and everything. That was Sunday.
Yeah.
So we're at 6 days, a week left.
Jesus.
But weren't they only there for like 14 days?
Yeah,
or 10
that's
days?
what's weird.
It's confusing to me.
And they said something about being only here for 5 days. Paige and Andy.
Yes, exactly. Also, y'all, we have a big announcement.
We do?
Huge, big announcement.
I'm
Y'all.
always like, we do?
We mentioned this on another podcast, but we need to mention it here. Hubs messaged us on Instagram.
That's what it is.
She messaged us, and she did it because y'all.
But in true Hub House style.
In true Hub House style.
She was confused.
Oh God, I love her. I love her so much. I mean, I would have been too. But y'all, at our live show, 2 people made amazing. Y'all, I love the shirts. I don't know why. I didn't think people would make their own shirts at our shows.
And people wore our merch. People wore Sissy Squad
They had to
t-shirts.
sign it and everything. But they wore our merch. But
No, I'm saying they were our merch that they bought.
yes,
previously.
But I didn't think people would make their.
I did not think
I've
we'd
seen
see House of 11 t-shirts.
Yes, or literally people.
Or
2 women had.
We need to move on.
Yes, somebody had a shirt that said we need to move on, but another person had Who's Tracy.
2 Who's Tracy shirts.
Actually, they came up and took a picture. It was great. It's on our Instagram, but I put it on the Instagram,
and you tagged Hubs.
and I tagged Hubs. And Poodle, how did she respond to me?
I don't get it.
I could just hear it. She's like, I don't understand. And then I told her, I was like, oh, it's this thing that you said to Luke last season when y'all were kind of making up, and in the middle of your conversation, a text pops up and you
from
said,
Tracy.
You said, Who's Tracy? And you said it kind of like, bitch, that better not be some girl. And she responded, she's like, I totally don't remember that. But then she said, but I love the little nuggets when people find things like this. This is great. So she appreciated it, but it's so Lindsay, she has no idea how funny she is.
No, zero.
None. Anyway.
She doesn't have... It's one of the things that makes her so interesting on the show. Zero self-reflection.
Yeah, like, yes.
She just goes for it.
It's weird for like someone
Who's in PR.
Who's in PR and is really good at her job, apparently, because she's pretty successful. But if she's in PR and then also she's such a planner,
yeah,
she's kind of always in the moment, though, in a way.
Weirdly.
In a weird way. Anyway, that was exciting. No, she's not a friend of ours.
Don't understand it.
She'll probably never message again.
Yep.
But Hubs, we love you.
And we'd love to have you on the podcast, but you're probably never going to do it.
She would be like, I'm so confused of who you guys are. She wouldn't get it.
It's like Harry from Too Hot to Handle.
Yeah.
When you said, where he's like, never heard of it.
Yeah. I was like, oh, we do that reality games, but never heard of it. We want to take a picture. And then that was it.
You want to take a picture? Just like, take your hands
And
off me.
he's so tall. Ooh.
Yeah, he's like 6'5", isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, what's your first teabag on this poodle?
My first one, and this is more of an indictment of these boys. No one says "what's up" anymore.
No one does. No one does.
That was like a late 90s thing, I believe.
I think it was 20 years ago. If it's
more,
because we're about to celebrate 20 years of the Harry Potter thing I read, which made me feel old.
But the men went, "Wah, ah," and I'm like, really? I guess that's what drunk men do when they're drunk, or straight men do when they're drunk.
I get people still say it, I guess. Yeah.
I was sad by it. I just needed to say, if straight men, if you're doing that when you're drunk, it's not that it's basic, it's that it's ancient.
It's ancient. It's kind of like, and sometimes I've done this, and you've done it a little bit, but it's sometimes when like gay men look at somebody else and they go, "Hey," because that's so old from that gay horse joke.
Yeah, but no, that's really that's but WhatsApp is even older than that.
That's true.
Oh, she can't say it anymore.
I can't say that for that. What's up? From that Coors Light commercial. Shooter. Go get me an O'Doul's. Please, Shooter. Use your teeth. Come on for mama.
Get your cart and go in the kitchen.
What's up? Shooter, what's up? Anything.
That was mine.
Okay.
I find these men, there is this kind of dumbing down when straight men, and do we do this as gay men when we're really drunk? You know what, we do a different thing. We do girl. We go into girl.
We do say girl a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like maybe what's up is the straight version of girl. Because we still say girl.
But there's this like douchey broing out that happens with all straight guys when they're drunk.
And it usually makes you put your dick in your hand.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Not saying it doesn't turn me on. I'm just saying I roll my eyes at it.
Okay, that's fair.
Well,
can we talk about the Paige and Andrea conversation just to get it out of the way?
Because when he says, because basically all the women have told her that he says he's wanting to leave single. And he says, to be honest, he's like, I want to go back to the city, but I do want to single, but I do want to see you in the city. And he says, I'm old school. I like to take things slow.
Yeah.
He would have fucked her the first night.
The first night.
Yeah.
It's a difference of like youth, where youth, you're like, yeah, I'm going to, because everything works out. And Paige is like, I'm going to make him wait for that because I don't want to be like, yeah,
giving them a medal.
Giving them a medal.
Saying, I slept with her. She's right.
Cut to, Lindsay is older and wiser. And you know what? She gonna ride that dick, She gonna ride that dick to Dicktown.
I'd love to go to Dicktown.
I would. We haven't sang that song in a long time.
Sounds like a lovely little away space.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, and you know, the best way to get to Dicktown, Poodle.
Good train's coming. All the way to Dicktown. Originating, who knows where. Gotta get to Dicktown. Dicktown bound, we're Dicktown bound, we're Dicktown bound. Gonna take that highway, gonna take that way through that tunnel. That tunnel's tight, but the dirt train goes right through it. Good train bound, Dicktown bound, get down. It's hard to do. Dicktown bound, we're Dicktown bound. Dicktown bound.
Who knew? It's like a different version of the girth train.
What do you mean?
Never mind. So anyway, y'all, they're going to be fine. Well, I need to bring a train whistle to the live show.
I thought it would be in your little carry-on.
I need a prop bag for our live shows all the Foleys.
What
happened to Foleys? Remember Foleys, the department store?
No.
You don't remember Foleys?
We never had one.
Oh, they were here out in California.
No, I never.
When I first, there was Foley's and Robinson's May.
Robinson's May is, I
never heard it. We didn't have Robinson's May. We just had Dillard's.
Like the Robinson's May building right there. The old one that became the Academy Museum.
Oh, that used to be.
Yep.
Oh, how nice.
It was like 3 things after that, though. but it was called the Robinson's May building. No one gives a shit about any of this.
Also, don't say right there, because then you tell people where you live, and then Jackie worries they're going to wear your skin.
I just pointed.
Yeah, you just pointed. It is kind of far, not too close, actually. You're not going to see Poodle walking around at a Starbucks by the Academy Theater.
No.
Unless he's trying to...
You'll see me in my neighborhood bar, though, trying to seduce someone.
Yeah.
And the bartenders go, this one's here again.
This one's here again. What's your next one, Poodle?
Lindsay and Jason slept together.
That's what I was going to say.
Not spooked, but they slept together.
They slept together. I think it looks like they fuck next episode.
I don't know.
Y'all, Lindsay's going to fuck. She's not going to.
I think she's going to ride that dick.
She's a smart girl, y'all,
Yeah.
because this is kind of, but later on she said, that's kind of, go ahead.
And I want to go back and, because I was making fun of him being able to cook and him making chicken teriyaki. Y'all, this episode, Jason proves he can actually cook.
He brined a fucking turkey
Legs, and he knows how to do it, because I will say, he was smart to brine that meat, because turkey legs can get really dry. And I bet deep fried brined turkey legs are delicious.
I bet so.
Now, we're going to talk about, I'll just talk about it now. He's like, a meal fit for Vikings, because it's a Nordic fest. I don't think the Vikings had Brussels sprouts.
I don't think they had Brussels sprouts. I don't think they had a deep fryer.
I just don't
think they roasted meat over a spit.
I don't think vegetable or trendy vegetables were a part of Viking diets.
No, I don't think so either.
You kind of meat tallow.
Yeah.
You washed everything down with extra fat.
Yeah. I mean, of course, y'all, Luke the outdoor games were fun. And that was cute, but the whole party was lame.
So yeah, I moved a little forward. I'm sorry about that.
No, that's okay. I just want to say that Lindsay, going back, this is really kind of piggyback on Lindsay she's like, whoa, don't sleep on Jason. Who knew? He's hot as fuck. And he can cook.
He is hotter now for me. I still find him super boring, and Lindsay will get bored with him really fast, unfortunately.
Unless he's just shy, more an introvert, and he just takes a while. Maybe he's more interesting as you find him out. The thing that I bet Jason does do that Lindsay likes, I bet he really can hold and go to a quote deep conversation that make Lindsay feel like they're connecting.
No, I do believe that, but
also, y'all, she said his abs are great. And down below, y'all, she
touched it.
She basically mentions he's got a huge
and
dick.
We saw the imprint in his gray sweatpants, because God bless gray sweatpants.
Oh, God bless. Yes. God bless gray sweatpants.
God bless them.
We should put that on a T-shirt.
God bless gray sweatpants. What's your next one? I have a general thought.
Well, just go ahead. What's your general thought?
Can we all agree that Amanda not being able to ski, or even if she is able to ski, has been blown out of proportion?
Okay.
To the point of that we make it some type of thing that she's going to get kicked out of the family.
I want you to see what I really wrote in all caps. They are really trying to make a plot point of someone not being able to ski.
Because
I don't care.
Y'all, in no world would this be a problem.
This is the only time we're going to talk about it, because it makes me that angry.
I was just like, even if you grew up in a family of, yes, her or his mother was a championship skier, yes, they ski, would it really prevent, would the parents go, well, we're never talking to Amanda again, because guess what? She can't ski. Or let me put up another thing. What if she took ski lessons? Because, when you take lessons at something, you can do it.
Well, here's the deal. She actually knows how to ski. She's not that bad. It's not like this is her first time learning, we find out anyway.
This was built up like the parents are going to slit Amanda's throat.
I like Kyle and I like Amanda, and maybe it'll be different in Summer House, but there is absolutely no reason for them to be in this house.
No, I totally agree. And there's no stakes for them to be there either.
No stakes for them to be there. Their relationship
which is why
is
they
fine.
which is why they get lost.
They're very
they,
happy.
They get lost in this fray.
It's different with Summer House because Kyle has all these relationships with Kyle and with
Carl.
Carl and with Luke and with Lindsay and all the kind of other house members.
Yeah.
He has nothing to these people.
I agree.
They need to get married and make a spinoff of them being married. I don't care. But
I would not be surprised if Summer, they'll probably renew Summer House.
Because they'll come back because he wants to sell Everboy.
Yeah, but it's gonna be different. I think he's gonna be different.
It's gonna be different.
Yeah, I agree.
It honestly needs to be.
They also can't do their own show.
No,
because he's just not.
No, he's not. They're a little. They're too normal.
Yeah,
really. And I like both of them a lot, but like it kind of needs to be if it's Summer House or Winter House. It should be like one or the other comes. Like maybe like Amanda comes or Kyle comes because Amanda can't.
Yeah, they're a buzzkill together.
It's just kind of like I don't get it. Anyway, yeah, I had that same point.
Anyway, so we had the same.
Yeah.
I will say just a quick one. Lindsay and Jason, did they shower together without clothes?
Yes.
I thought Jason had on shorts.
No, he put them on when he came out.
I see.
What? Are you kidding? What would you do if someone, they're of age, they're grown. It's not like they're 17 years old. What would you do if I want you to close your eyes, okay?
I'd rip them off of them.
And I want you to imagine being Hub's house. Imagine being Lindsay Hubbard and imagine a beautiful
My voice just got lower.
Yeah, imagine a beautiful male model just walked in to get in the shower and he walked in wearing pants or shorts.
What the fuck are you doing?
Exactly.
Then I'd start tweaking my titties.
Okay.
And I just did it.
I think that's what you think women do. What do they just go? Tweak.
Yeah.
I don't think they. We really don't know a lot about women. They're not. No, it's not. No, they're not telegraphing.
And then I go "La, la, la, la," with my tongue to my nipple.
Yeah. Okay. Nah. Speaking of Lindsay, so my next one. This is jumping ahead, but nothing else was super interesting to me. If you saw something, let me know. But I mean, Austin does get a text message from Madison and just says, "Just leave me alone." But that's kind of all we see. But mainly, what I want before that, though, we talk about Julie and Lindsay have a conversation. Is it Julie or Julia? Julia. And Lindsay is talking about Jason, and she's like, "I just think he is so sweet and he's so genuine." It's like, "Oh, that's really great."
No,
and then she says,
no,
"I want to bring him back to my home in New York City." And I went, no.
Don't do this, Lindsay.
Don't do this.
Don't do this. Be in the moment. Enjoy.
She's in the moment, but then she's not.
Enjoy your bang trip.
Ride that 8-inch dick. Tell your friends about it.
I don't know if it's full 8 inches.
Actually, I think it's a good 7.
Yeah, it's good. It's good size, though.
It's good size, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely enough to like pound a meat flat.
I don't know if anyone wants a meat pounded flat. So let's dig in and let's talk about Austin. And y'all, the men's triumvirate comes in with Austin. First, Andy gets in there and Craig comes in later.
What's wrong with you? What are you doing?
Well, and then we find out Austin says it's from Madison.
And first of all, he unblocked
Madison.
So I was confused. Did he unblock the phone before?
No. Her friend said Madison just went to the hospital.
Oh, that's the text that he said, "Just leave me the fuck alone." Yeah. So he unblocked Madison.
And he got all these texts saying
from Madison.
Yes, saying things like, "I just went to the turns out she went to the hospital because she had a seizure cooking for Hudson and it kind of freaked him out." And Austin is almost teary-eyed and says,
"Yeah,
Craig, life is so fucking wonderful right now. I'm finally I'm starting to heal." And then the witch texts him that says, "Please tell me you haven't moved on."
Yeah,
y'all. First of all, if you have been in a situation like that and someone sends you a text like that, know that is not an attempt to get you to get back with them. That is an attempt to control you.
Oh yeah, we talk about a lot of times like, it's not really social, but we talk about like narcissists with like we done a lot of men. This is classic narcissist behavior of, pardon me. If you don't love me, if you're not giving attention to me, then I don't feel validated or whatever. But y'all, that is just
that's pretty cruel, actually.
And it honestly, because y'all, if I broke up with somebody 5 months ago, I wouldn't care. I would only text them to let them know, but it depended on what the breakup was like. But let's say we dated for like a kind of on and off for a year and a half, and let's say my parent died.
Yeah.
I might say after like 5 months, hey, I just want to let you know my dad passed away, but also would think about and think, what does that really help?
Exactly. She never has that.
Especially with the bad breakup if they had a good breakup.
It was bad. Very, very bad.
It was very, very bad. I mean,
and she did it. And she was the one saying, you're a child. I've outgrown you.
Yeah. She was the one that fucking castrated him emotionally on television and then just ate his balls.
Yeah.
Like an evil villain in Legend.
Does that happen in Legend?
No. But can't you see that big Satan thing going?
I can.
Okay.
That devil was hot.
Okay.
Can we talk about that?
I was just going to ask that. The devil was hot, right?
Yeah.
Who played that devil?
I don't know. But like I talked about with Eric on Peloton, I've got a devil fetish. Oh, no. Here we go.
I have to look.
Devil in Legend.
The Devil in Legend. That movie's from 1980. Oh, my God. It's Tim Curry.
Shut up.
No, it can't be Tim Curry.
He must have had prosthetics all over his body because he was like
He was super buff.
Muscular.
Yeah, because that devil is hot. Ripped.
Maybe Tim Curry had so many prosthetics on.
Wow.
I don't know if he was actually called a devil.
Wow, this says in the thing, enter a world of unicorns, magic swamps, dwarves, and rainbows. We're
no wonder
gay.
I loved it.
No, that was directed by Ridley Scott.
Good for her. I mean him.
We should watch that again.
No.
I wonder if that's. I
watched it like about 4 or 5 years ago recently.
Did it hold up?
No.
Oh.
You realized how bad the prosthetics were? And also the movie didn't make a lot of sense.
Oh, it didn't?
No.
Boy. Golly, devil. Ooh.
So y'all,
it's called Darkness, but whatever.
The girls are having a meeting, and Paige is like, something's weird. We need to find out what's going on here.
I got to get off these devil pictures. Sorry. Yes, the girls are like, and Craig is like, I don't understand why she's like an evil sorceress who just like sucks him back into her. It doesn't make sense. And Craig keeps saying. And Austin's like, I just don't know how to let it go. And Craig's like, you don't answer. That's how.
And
it's all on Austin.
Craig also said, I'm all about honesty for everything, but in this case, you probably shouldn't tell her.
Probably shouldn't. Also,
I agree with Craig here.
I agree with that, but I will say I don't feel sorry for Austin at this point. Like I feel bad for him that breakup happened on TV, but 5 months out of it and you're unblocking her.
No, that's
on you, buddy.
It is. Well, honestly, the friend saying she'd been in the hospital was all...
The friend's a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is, though, is Charleston is fucking like middle school.
Yeah, it is.
Doesn't everybody know when anybody... Have you fucked your way through Charleston?
No, I haven't. No. It's a city full of man babies. Even the gay guys are man babies.
Would you do well in that city, or are you just one of them?
It's too insular. It's way too insular.
Is that your way of saying that there's too many like Southern gays like you and you're not different?
Next question.
Okay.
No, the problem is
I would poodle in Minneapolis.
I would sleep with one person who'd slept with everybody else, and word would get around real quick.
It is that type of town.
Yeah. And then
people still get slut shamed in Charleston.
They
too,
do,
especially the women.
The women do. The men can do whatever they like.
Yeah, that's the truth.
So anyway, the women are trying to find out what's happening at dinner. Oh, should we take a break?
We should take a break. Yeah, we'll take a break and then we'll be right back. We forgot we had to do a commercial.
No, what time is it?
Y'all, we've been doing a lot today.
So we're at dinner. We're at the Nordic feast when tricolor carrots are served.
They are shirtless and they have kind of. It is hot.
It is hot.
There are tricolor. I just got what you said. Tricolor.
That's how prissy. That's how prissy the vegetables are at this feast.
Yes. They played tug of war outside. They
threw logs. Now I will say it was hot.
It was.
I can only take so much idiotic masculinity,
Luke
though.
Does look hot this season. I'll give it. He looks better than he's looked until he opens his mouth.
Until he opens that, says like, "Well, I guess I'll tap some trees because I'm not going to tap any ass."
Y'all, he doesn't know how to tap an ass because I think he's terrible in bed.
I agree with you.
And he doesn't know. It's not easy to tap a tree. You just don't go out. It's not like when you watch Sesame Street and they have the segment of some kid talking about how they go tap
it's
maple
more involved.
syrup. It's involved.
Yeah.
Come at us if you tap maple syrup. I'd love to know that.
And that's not a euphemism.
No.
We mean
Send us a
actually
video.
tapped it.
Again, not of you tapping someone, but actual maple syrup.
Yes.
Have you ever done that? That'd be fun.
I have not.
That would be kind of fun to do.
What if we did a segment where when we were doing live shows, we go out and do local things in the area?
Sure. Do you want to pay for that field work? In the producer?
No, I thought they would just give it to us.
No. Okay, well, we'll see if that happens. We'll see if that happens.
No, they'd want to, because we'd be popularizing what they would do.
Okay, all right.
They'd pay us to do it.
You want to organize that itinerary?
No, I'm going to be sleeping one off.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I don't think we're going to get there.
That's probably a better idea.
What's going to happen is we're going to go to we'll do a show in fucking, I don't know, y'all, this is not now, but when we're not so popular, we'll do a show and by popular I mean 200.
We're not really popular now.
200 people are listening, but when we're down back to 2, we'll go to Buffalo, New York, so we can just kind of cross the border, go to Canada. You'll end up fucking a Canadian
drugs.
Yeah. You'll end up fucking a Canadian Mountie and not showing up to the tree tapping thing. And it'll just be me with a lesbian woman in Canada teaching me how to get maple syrup. And the whole time she's going to say, I sure wish Jake was here.
I'm sure that sounds very interesting.
Yeah.
So they're having dinner, and now I thought this was completely inappropriate. Julia saying, "So, what are you going to do after this, you three couples?"
It's inappropriate. Now, Austin getting so pissed off,
that was too
dumb.
much. That was too much.
It was inappropriate.
But all they
especially since Andy is her friend, but yet she's acting like she's doing it for her girl Paige, and I'm like, oh wait, I do forget. Paige is the only girl she knew.
But it's none of their fucking business.
It's none of their business. But it made great TV.
But Austin, y'all, freaks out. It's like, shut up. This is the dumbest thing ever. This is the dumbest thing ever.
Why you wouldn't know that?
Don't do that.
She just asking a question. I said, it's fine. I need more Craig and Austin fights.
And then Amanda gets involved. Amanda's always the first to try to defend people.
Yes.
It is her weakness.
It is her weakness.
As we see, she gets into it with Austin even more next week.
Yep.
And so the girls leave to discuss strategy. Holy shit, what's happening? It's so interesting to me because you can totally see gender dynamics at work here. The girls go to figure out how we're going to secure these men, to figure out how we're going to make sure they see us after this trip.
Yeah, because earlier we see, Paige had Andy. They were talking up in her bedroom.
Yeah.
And that was when Andy was down talking to Austin and Craig. And she was like, what are y'all talking about? Were you talking about something gossiping? And Andy was like, again, with hardly any Italian accent, when the first day would have been like, no, we were talking about the ghost.
He's kind of almost convincing her. She sees through it a little bit.
Oh, yeah, she does. She's like, men always lie. But he says, is there any gossip? And he said, no. She said, you would tell me.
And honestly, it's not his to tell.
He said, I don't want to break bro code. So that's a bro dynamic. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's interesting.
It really is how the women are like, we've got to like secure our caveman from wandering off and fucking another woman in the village.
And I think that is unfortunately a cultural thing that we've put on women. I think the men the men are thinking are doing the same thing. They're like, now what's going to not give her the wrong idea? So the men are also thinking ahead, but not in the same way.
No, the men are thinking, how can I get laid?
Right. But I think Austin doesn't really think that. He's thinking he actually wants to see
not
Sierra.
Austin. Yeah, he
after
wants to
this.
see Sierra. Y'all, Craig says too, he's like, I really enjoyed being in a relationship with Natalie, but now I've been
enjoys
single,
being alone.
I like being alone, y'all. Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to do a reunion of this. I can't imagine them doing a reunion.
I don't know. They didn't do one last time, Summer House. Did they? No, they did. They did
do a Summer House reunion.
Let's just talk about the ending here. And Austin basically tells Sierra what's happening, and she's like, "You're weirding me out." He's having a hard time telling her. You can tell. She's like, "I just got to tell you my last relationship." Now, it said it really messed me up. Would Sierra go on this show knowing who her castmates were and not know that this guy had a devastating relationship with Madison?
I mean, she probably would know. Summer House would have aired by the time they filmed this. It already aired because it's like, that show aired almost a year ago, right?
But she's acting like she doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
And I just
think but maybe she's never watched their shows.
But she finds out who the cast members are.
I would watch.
You get a little bio on them.
I would watch like the last season of their show, or at
or
least
you
like the last
Google
3.
them.
But I would even watch like the last 3 episodes to see the personality.
This rang a little false to me.
But her face didn't look it. She's a good actor if it's true.
Yeah.
Because Austin again, he is acting like they broke up last week.
Yeah, I agree with you, but at the same time, they were together for 3 years, weren't they?
On and off, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I'm not saying, but I'm just saying though, it's just so soon the way he wears his
and also
on his heart.
He's so emotional. It's gonna be it's gonna take a long time for him to get over her.
You know what happens is that what needs to happen is Sierra needs to leave the bedroom, and then Austin kind of curls up in the fetal position, and he puts on a little bit of I don't know, maybe some Linda Ronstadt or something, kind of soothing, and then we hear, "Hey Austin,
come in, Quig. It's good. I need you to comfort me.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. You're so stupid, Quig. Don't come over here.
No, I'm gonna comfort you. Oh, don't cry. It's always so sad, and you look so pretty when you cry. Can we spoon?
Okay, just no dirty touching this time.
Okay, you want to be big spoon or little spoon?
I'm always big spoon.
You are, Daddy. You know why? It's because my asshole.
I said, don't call me dirty.
Okay, fine. I'll just call you Grampy. That's kind of weird for me, but okay.
And scene.
That's what I imagined.
They are the love story of the show.
They really are the love story of the show.
It's the one that they are endgame.
They are
Austin
endgame.
And Craig are endgame.
Again, let me watch that spinoff.
Me too. I think that's the show.
Yeah, that's the show, everybody. You can go to realitygaze.com where you can see all of our stuff. You can see our live shows. Remember,
you can't see our live shows. You can hear our live shows.
You can hear our newest live show. If you want to find out what that's about, be sure maybe see if you want to go. Y'all, we do the live shows a little bit different than other people because we do it our way. So if you're like, oh, I wonder what that's about, take a listen to that episode. Even if you don't listen to 90 Day. We will eventually be doing, I think for most of this tour at first, we'll be doing a lot of 90 Day, but maybe eventually we will do some either Summer House, Below Deck.
We're trying to figure out a way to integrate that where It's something we are tooling. We're working on it.
But we know that most of you come here for for a 90-day fiance.
Yeah.
However, if you really would like for us to do a live show of Below Deck, because that's the other main show we do.
Why are you like hiccuping, burping?
But if you want us to do Below Deck, send us a message, tweet us at Reality Gaze Pod or Instagram at Reality Gaze Podcast, or if you're on the Patreon, put a little message.
We're tooling this thing. We did it at the a recent called Reality Roundup, where we kind of go through the shows we do, and I wasn't happy with some of it, so I want to punch it up because that's me and my perfectionist impulses. But we're working on something like that.
We had a lot of people that said, "Hey, I would love for y'all to do it like a whole show of Below Deck as the main show." I'd be open to that if y'all wanted that. Y'all just let us know.
That would be stretching. I would have rather talked about this not on the air.
Well,
but that's fine.
You said we're doing the family show and tell in the middle of a live show.
Never going to live that down.
Never going to live that down. All right, everybody. We'll see you next week. But until then,
remember, who's Tracy? You still don't know the catchphrase.
I almost said anchor's a gay.
And
who's Tracy?